Good morning. Can you guys say good morning?
Good morning.
Can you guys say hit that subscribe button?
Hit that subscribe button. Hit that.
Can you say it? Subscribe.
Goodbye.
Are your feet hurting?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm still off work, still off clinic on Wednesdays. So what a perfect opportunity. The weather's gorgeous to get these guys out. Enjoying the beautiful scenery that Lake of the Ozarks has to offer. Highly recommend a family vacation here. Tons of houses to rent, right on the water, boats to rent. You can even like hire a captain to drive your boat. Just lots to do for families on the water. Really fun. Poor Rachel, still under the weather. That's why I'm getting these guys out of the house as well. I just can't imagine dealing with mastitis. Poor thing. Her temperature increased to like 101.9 or something, so hopefully she went back to sleep and sleep with or nap while Eloise is napping. You guys getting hungry? All right, let's go get some food. But first, let's enjoy a little bit of the scenery of the Lake of the Ozarks. There's old tick-ear deer. Poor thing. She's right there. Poor thing. Holy turtle. That guy's huge. Look how big he is. That's a big turtle. Alright, we'll leave him alone. How you feeling over here, honey?
I've been better. I've been worse. I've been worse. I thought for a minute that I've been focusing so hard on her helping me relieve the duct on my right side that I felt like I was starting to get one on my left.
Oh, jeez.
I know. And I have an eye infection.
I tell you.
Good thing I'm an eye doctor.
No
you
kid.
know, an oral antibiotic is probably just what I need all around. You should just call it in.
All right. Don't eat these unless you want to eat the whole bag.
Sounds familiar. I just told Brad that and he said, they're good.
How old is Eloise, honey?
8 months.
Are you ready for your 8 months picture?
She's only 8 months and 21 days.
I walked over and she said, Dada!
That was her dada. And
Dada!
at 8 months and 21 days old, she got her first tooth.
Oh yeah, we haven't even talked about her tooth.
No, she has a tooth. I feel like my hair, I don't feel like camera ready right now.
You look gorgeous.
Am I camera ready?
You look like a fox.
So I posted on Instagram today. You can see, I got a picture where you can see the little slit. In their gums, it just looks like a little slit. You can actually feel the tooth though, but like before the tooth actually comes through, it looks like just a little slit in her gums. And so you could clearly see that in the photo that I posted on Instagram. I feel like I can see something out of my peripheral vision. I'm gonna stop talking about my hair. Unless it's like a retinal detachment.
Okay, continue on.
So anyway, you see her tooth coming through. I posted a close-up on Instagram and I said, notice anything new about me? And she has like a prominent vessel on her nose that looks kind of like a bruise that's been there since she was born. It's like, it's caught my parents off guard before and they were asking if she had a bruise and no, it was just a prominent vessel right there. So a bunch of people are commenting that she has a bruise.
Oh.
They didn't see the tooth, and then other people are like, there is no tooth. I don't know where you guys are seeing this. So I stirred up some drama on Instagram today.
Yeah, so look between, right on her nose, there's that prominent vessel there. Since the day she was born. Hey, there's a fly. There's a fly.
Alright, time to act stupid. Get the baby to laugh. Uh-oh.
Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 lightning by.
What is that? Oh. Oh.
She's almost as big as the blankie.
I know, what am I gonna do in like 2 months? Can you help me back up?
Oh.
That was dramatic. Row, row your boat.
Row, row your boat. Did you get it?
Are we ready? I feel like a whole new person. I took a shower. Oh my gosh, that made such a big difference. And I think maybe things are just looking up, looking in the right direction. All right, let's go to the pool. Go, Eloise! Kick your feet! Yay! What a water baby! What a little water baby! Yay! That's so fun! Kiki! Hopefully you mute my voice during this.
You want to see her?
Yeah. Hey, are you guys swimming? Berend Lyndle, are you guys swimming?
Look at you.
Okay, let's see it.
Let me see.
Jump to mama.
Oh,
First one.
Here she, oh, she wanted to go from that step. Whoa! Go, Lyndle.
Okay,
Lyndle's
I'm
been
gonna push it back.
pretty dang timid this go around. Bear's been all about it. Bear, you've even swam by yourself.
Okay, ready?
I'm watching. Woo! We should have just pulled out the camera earlier.
Okay.
Do you? Go, Eloise. Look at that baby. It's like being back in the womb, isn't it? Look at those thighs. Oh my goodness. As far as I go, I have like this eye infection that's been getting worse and now is like obviously an infected rather than just a swollen type thing, so I'm gonna need to do some self-treatment. And I'm going into the doctor tomorrow for my clogged duct. I haven't had a fever come back at all, so that's good, but my clogged duct is still very much there, so they just asked me to come in. So, hashtag health update. I'm falling apart, I tell ya. Where did you just go pee, Bear? Nice work, buddy. Lyndle, where did you? Oh, she's gonna swim. Whee! Go, girl.
You're fine.
Look at you! You're swimming. Keep your head up. You're swimming. You did it! Yay, Lyndle! Do you want to go swim, Bear? Because you can swim all by yourself now. As long as you have your puddle jumper on, right?
I'm right here.
Hey, if you have your puddle jumper on, will you sink or float? You'll float. This will keep you afloat. You'll float.
Mama, I want to swim like that. I want to swim.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah!
Good job.
Probably getting hungry. Are you getting hungry?
Hey,
Look at
have
you.
you heard all the ladies? Everybody's complaining that
Aftermath of the swimming pool. We're watching Blippi in Espanol.
Deconstructed tacos for the kids, regular tacos for us for dinner.
I love how you learned that word.
Deconstructed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where'd you learn it?
I'm sure my beautiful wife taught me.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, so a lot of research has gone into language learning, and they're at the perfect age where we should be exposing them to a ton of languages because they're going to pick it up. So obviously we chose Spanish, and we'll probably pick one more. Not sure which one. Rachel is probably leaning towards German. I'm leaning towards Mandarin Chinese. But it would be nice if, because I know a little bit of Spanish, Rachel knows a little bit of German, so at least we can kind of coach them and teach them up. So we'll see.
And know what they're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
My biggest fear is they'll know a language that we don't.
Well, they have their twin language.
True. What language is Blippi speaking? Yeah, he's speaking Spanish. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. So to be, Lyndle's sleepy, she's sweepy. To be truly bilingual, they have to be exposed to, it's a ridiculous amount of the language. Like and it has to be consistent. It's like a certain number of hours every single day, which they're not gonna be exposed enough to be truly bilingual, I hope. Because we're coupling their exposure to Spanish with their screen time. So if we're trying to get dinner on the table, or we're in a position where we just want to let them have some screen time, it's in Spanish. So it's like, yeah, and we have, oh, I'll show it to you. It's really cool. So it's just like a, I don't know, seems like a win-win for me, because sometimes we just need them to be occupied and not like fighting. I feel like we're pretty good at introducing them to activities where they can pick it up and play independently, but there's very frequent fights that happen during that. They'll both want the same toy, or somebody will like accidentally step on the other one's foot and then they'll get their hair pulled, like just random things that will happen as they're playing independently where they end up fighting and we have to break it up. I'm trying to be better about like analyzing what type of disagreement or what type of emergency is happening and intervening only when necessary, but it's hard because it escalates really quickly. So in those circumstances where we just definitely need them to be occupied, we put on something like Blippi, and lately only in Espanol. Let me find this Spanish book and I'll show it to you. So no surprise, it's from Usborne, and it's Listen and Learn for Spanish Words. If you guys are interested in any Usborne books, I'll leave a link for my contact below in the description box. She's amazing. So anyway, it has all these cards in here with different categories of Spanish words, front and back. So we have bedtime, food, vehicles. I wonder if Bear has seen this one yet. And then you slide it in to this side and then you push go. And then it knows which one. So then you push. Orejas. I know what ojos are eyes. I know enough Spanish to get me through an eye exam. Arriba is look up. Well, I just say arriba. How do you say look? Do you know? Because like when I'm doing an exam and the patient speaks primarily Spanish, I'll try to just sprinkle in what I know just to make it feel more comfortable for him. So a lot of times we need them to look up and I'll say arriba.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know what look means or look is. Sometimes they bring in their, like a family member, which is a lot of times their child will be their translator for them. Like if it's an adult that speaks Spanish. So that's always really nice when I can communicate through their child. So
it was a heck of a lot more common. So here at the Lake of the Ozarks, it's pretty rare to have only a Spanish speaking person. But when we were practicing out in South Carolina, especially on Hilton Head Island, it was a lot of the Spanish speaking community.
Yeah, for sure. And it seems like it is more common that we're doing the eye exam on the child, and then I'm trying to tell the child to communicate to their parent. Like I want the parent to be in tune to what's going on with the kid's eyes. And so I'll say what's going on to the kid, and then the kid won't say anything to the mom or whatever. And I'm like, do you want to tell her what's going on? I've also had parents just drop off their child to have their eyes checked and go off and do something else. when the child is a minor, and then who knows when they come back to pick up the kid, well past when I've finished the eye exam and the opticians have the child and are basically babysitting at that point. Then the parent comes back to pick up the kid and demands to be told what happened and what's going on with the patient's eyes. And so I have to like take a break from what I'm doing to explain it to the parent. So, has that happened to you?
Yeah, it's super annoying.
It's very annoying.
We're not a babysitter.
No, I also feel like if you want to know what's going on with your kid's eyes, you come into the eye exam and find out.
Rather than going to Walmart without your child.
And just drop your kid off at the eye doctor. I just can't imagine doing that. So,
no, of course not.
I don't mean to offend you if you've done that before, but the people that you did that to are probably not very happy.
Please don't do it.
Don't do it.